Hey friends, Petru here. Today I'll have a look at the overall picture of the crypto market and see how the things are going. After a quite long time, I see some positive signs for Bitcoin and of course for the general crypto market. What do I mean by that? I will tell you very soon, but first let me tell you that this recovery period right here is starting to look very similar with this area or this area right here after the May crash. Now, that doesn't mean that it will replicate the same period, of course, but there are some signs in there to back that up. Here, on the bottom side of my window, I have the RSI plus the EMA. The white line is the EMA and the green line is the RSI. And what I've been seeing here is that finally, just looking at the RSI, like we have two higher lows right here on the RSI, because here we want only downfall, only lower low, lower low, lower low, lower low, and finally here we broke this pattern. So this could be something we could build upon, and we can see that the RSI is for the first time except this area right here when it's giving positive signs charging upwards the EMA, right, and the EMA curling back up. And here is a much higher chance for this to be genuine move and to build on this like this, because here it was immediately after the crash. When that happens, still in this area, there it's a lot of downside from here, right? But from here it is not. We have touched some previous important support areas on the RSI, so I am really liking what I see right here. And the same, if we have a look at the May, we can see here is the May period. We can see again higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, boom, higher low, right? And this area right here looks similar to this area, right? Maybe we could include that one as well. So I am expecting to some upside in the near future. That being said though, just have a look. Something interesting happened right here. So while we are making higher lows on the RSI, on the momentum indicator, we were printing lower lows on the price action, which means that we got some bullish divergence right here, right? So usually that is what is happening. And see here in September, it was the opposite. We did not have any bullish divergence. We just bounced back, right? This does not necessarily means that we will go only up. So while the market is recovering, there is still a high chance that Bitcoin will have some weeks down in the $43,000 area. But the market structure looks very promising and very healthy one. But it's very important to keep those other aspects into account. Now, if we look at the price action, and yes, it's too early to say that we can put a higher low, but we see only lower low, lower low, lower low, lower low, right? And if we start here, so you already have this bullish divergence once. Second time, this right here, and the third time here, if you consider this, but it's too early, of course. Now, something else positive right here looks like this candle. It's breaking through the 9 EMA, and it's been a while since it has done that. We can see here got rejected, and here very close and got rejected. It got rejected a lot of times here as well. Closed only this candle and this candle, two candles above this line before this breakdown, right? But we were still high on the RSI zone. We were not on the bearish. So now we are pretty low, and it's a higher chance for this to be something to build on. And this is for the daily. What I'm looking for to validate this possibility is this. I'd like to see a daily candle closed above this line right here. Then this would be confirmed that we broke this downtrend, and of course should do something like this, come back and make a higher low, and then we will confirm the bullish divergence right here, forming right here, right? So this would be the first steps to conquer this area right here, and after that to build easy and steady for the next attempt in this area right here, above or close to 60k. This would be the price action that could back up this, what is happening with the momentum indicators. Like I said, there are always more possibilities for things to happen, but I see many things pointing out that this has a higher chance of happening. But at the same time, this is no guarantee that it will happen. Please keep that in mind. And also please keep in mind that I'm not a financial advisor. All right, now something else that I like here, we can see another cross up happening right here, and is the second cross up since we were above the zero line. And usually we can see here when cross up happens down, we get a nice leg up. cross up, huge leg up, right? So this is another reason to be bullish. And we can see here, I have this indicator showing me this. We can see another regular bullish divergence on the stochastic RSI. Usually I'm not putting too much weight on this one right here, but mostly on the MACD and the RSI. If we have a look at the Bollinger Band, we can see that we are entering into an area where the price is very compressed, and usually after this a violent move happens, like here, you see, compressed. After that happened here, or here, started to compress, you see, and it broke down. Here, bam. Here, getting closer, bam. So looks like we are getting close to a move, but we can see, look at this channel right here. It took some time to build up and then boom, up, right? Or here in this case. And yeah, all in all, I am bullish on the next weeks on Bitcoin. Even if it will still weak down to lower price targets, I really like what is building up. Now let me have a look at the weekly chart. Looking at the weekly chart, we are still above this area right here. So as long as we don't close any candle below this area right here, we are still in a bull market. This is what this structure is telling us. And for now, looks like this area right here held pretty well. Let's have a look at the oscillators. Yeah, we can see the RSI going back up, and we can see that it used this area actually as support before. We can see here as well. Here, it is a possibility that it could bounce from here straight away as well. Not only it will climb slow, but there is a higher chance for it to take a little bit longer. We can see the stochastic RSI as low as it can be, and we can see that actually this is a nice bouncing point for Bitcoin. Look, bounce, 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 bounce. It could bounce from here as well. But let's see when it fell from above. This is one case, and maybe from here as well. Yeah, so it bounced pretty nice back up. Let's see, when was that? Okay, so this was in September. No, in July. Okay, this is interesting actually, because that cross up is somewhere right here and overlaps pretty well with the recovery after the May crash. That's nice to see. And here, what is this? Yeah, but it still was some time until this push right here. What I do not like here is the MACD, which looks like it can still go lower on the weekly chart, and it has this bearish divergence, as we can see it. So I think it's going to be a battle of the indicators and see which one will win in this case. But I'm still positive, and I still thinking this area right here won't be broken anytime soon. Okay, so overall bullish on Bitcoin, although things will most probably take a while. Now, if we look at Ethereum and starting with the weekly chart, we can see that we are still between the 9 and 21 EMAs. So Ethereum holds pretty well, actually holds much better than Bitcoin. We can see this area right here was used as support, and looks like it will work this time as well. So 21 EMA, very good support for Ethereum for now. Yeah, the RSI EMA is pretty choppy, but it put these higher lows, which is good. Now let me go to the daily chart and see what do we see here. I would guess is the same, a regular bullish divergence. We got two right here. No, a regular divergence, and here a hidden bullish divergence, which did not came through. But here we see this regular bullish divergence. Yeah, for now is going upwards, so looks like it's getting confirmed, but we shall see. We still got rejected by the 21 EMA. It's going to be interesting to see if this time Ethereum managed to break that and climb above the EMAs. But this time the EMAs are much closer, at least this group right here. Like here you see there is a lot of gap between these lines, but here they are very close, and usually this is a positive sign of consolidation, and when that happens it's easier for the coin to break above them and use them as support afterwards. I think it's going to be an interesting end of the year with some positive upside, but I'm not sure how much of this will materialize before the end of this year. I think we need a few more weeks to aim to charge back again to previous all-time highs and make new ones. That would be it for now. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and see you next time.